I was just thinking over the break. Do you know if he had to have what do you call it, a court-ordered permission to do that, or was that a wide-open thing at the time?
Well, he took it upon himself to order it done. That was the whole controversy over it, that he didn't go to FISA, the special court that was set up to give
warrants or whatever.
The warrants, the necessary warrants. It's a secret court. Even if they got the warrants, it would remain a secret. So yeah, I thought the argument was pretty specious. And in fact, the Supreme Court eventually said that the president did have a right to do what he did because he is fighting a war. And as commander-in-chief, he had that right, which right away they denigrated the Supreme Court for that decision.
Yeah.
But no, he did it on his own, and they do have FISA, but FISA's not even involved in this whole cyber thing. They're not even involved in it because it is not only they're using the threat of terrorism, they're also using the threat of organized crime, hackers, and other.
You know what else they're using? Hate crimes. See, that's another one of those.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I had to get that passed with the defense spending bill. You know, and hate crimes has a lot to do with our military. I guess you have to hate somebody to go over and fight in a war. Now here I was talking about a report. Story I'd like to see. All right. Now, I know I had Jerry Corsi on today, and he's getting ready to write a book about Obama's first 2 years. That's pretty soon. And what I would like to really see in print is we know all these czars that he came out with. All right. Each czar has an office. Each office has the secretary and and all the other people. I don't know how many are on the staff, and of course they're getting paid. But now, with the health care plan, he's going to have all these new offices. And now with this brand new financial bill that he just signed, which is going to be a total disaster, there are 30 different new offices opening up with this financial bill. And what I would like to see is, since this guy's been in office, how many big government-controlled operations has he started, and how many people are working? I'm not even necessarily, concerned about how much they're being paid. I'm just wondering, is there like 50,000 new employees of the United States government that's now sticking their nose in our business?
Oh, sure. We know that the IRS hired about 6,000 more people. Based on the last jobs numbers we saw, the majority of the jobs were government jobs.
Yes.
So I imagine they're hiring upwards of 400 to 500,000 more people. Apparently, government jobs are the only jobs being created.
That's the stimulus, yeah. I saw some report where you can't find 1 out of 5 people, maybe 1 out of 10 people will say, yeah, the stimulus is helping me. 1 out of 10. And they probably don't even.
Government workers.
They're probably on unemployment, getting that unemployment. What was it Pelosi said? Unemployment checks are the fastest way to create jobs. Nancy Pelosi, quote, I didn't make that up.
That one out.
I haven't either, And then Harry Reid today said if it wasn't for the bailouts, we wouldn't have General Motors and Ford and the other one. And I guess Harry's not smart enough to know that Ford didn't take a bailout.
No, they did. They did. Yeah. Well, Harry Reid is not the brightest bulb in Washington. He's pretty dim-witted, and so is Pelosi. I have never seen a more incompetent group of people in charge of this country. I'm 60 years old, and in my lifetime, I have not seen this much incompetence. Believe me, I lived during the Carter administration. This is.
Well, he's also his ratings just went a lot lower than Clinton. I saw that today on one of the websites. Now. Yeah, we're going to take a break, and we're going to continue, Jim. And like I say, we got lots of stories. Kagan, radical dishonest. And this comes from a guy that used to be way high up. Way high up. Yeah, talking about that wonderful lady like that, my goodness. Better watch out. We'll be right back with Jim Kouri, Vice President, National Association of Chiefs of Police.
You have a mortgage and a load of other debt. Wouldn't it